welcome to a new weekly vlog. Lunch was same as most Saturdays, jack potato, some sins for some coleslaw, have the extra A for cheese. For dinner I've got pasta which has got green beans, spinach and red onion, 1.5 sins worth of reduced fat pesto and 1.5 sins worth of olives, and I've got some baby courgettes which I've roasted and some baby tomatoes which I've also roasted. Hello, it's Sunday evening. I'm just about to have my dinner. We went to Wetherspoons for lunch today and I had the Shanghai noodles, which are 3 sins, with side salad, and I had an onion ring and a couple of chips off of Rich's plate, so that's 3 sins as well. My dinner is mushrooms, which I stuffed with some Laughing Cow light triangles. They didn't melt very well. I tried to get hold of Primula light, but they were out of that, so those will have to do. With spinach, tinned potatoes which I've cooked in the oven with some garlic, salt, pepper and 3.5 sins worth of cheese. The Laughing Cow lights were my healthy extra A. And 2 corn on the cob which I've cooked in foil with some fry light and salt. So for tonight's pudding I've got like almost like a low sin eaten mess. So there's fat-free fromage frais, strawberry Activia yogurt which I've mixed in with the fromage frais, strawberries, and I've used 4 of these mini meringues from Tesco. These are 1 sin each. So I've crumbled them up, mixed them in and then crumbled one up on top, and 2 hi-fi bars for my healthy extra B, and that leaves me on 13.5 sins. Hello, it's Monday evening. I didn't tell you anything about my lunch this morning, but I did quickly film it, but I wasn't feeling it very well at all, so it was just savoury rice, a salad and some corn sliced fillets, and I had half sin for dressing and 2 sins for a sweet, and tonight we've got pasta bolognese and I've got lettuce with mine, sin free, just healthy extra A for the cheese. I'm trying to cut down on my pasta portions. This might still look like a lot to some people, but it's much less than I would have had in the past. So for pudding tonight I've got 6.5 sins of Easter egg, and this is like a Tesco brand mini fab lolly. I can't remember if it's 2 or 2.5, so I'm going to count 2.5 just to be safe. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Food for today: strawberries and raspberries, banana nectarine, Activia, I've got 2 hi-fi bars, and I've got one of these super fruities for breakfast. Lunch is, I've got some leftover corn pieces and some tomatoes, and I've made pasta salad. There's roasted veggies, squash, courgette, marrow and red pepper, and the sauce is made from fat-free yogurt and 1.5 sins of reduced fat pesto. Hello, it's Tuesday evening. Dinner today is curry and rice. This is Thai red curry, which is 2 sins for the curry paste, and I've used quark to mix in with the sauce. There's courgettes, chickpeas, spinach, peppers and butternut squash in there, and I've got 4 poppadoms for 2 sins each, that's 8 sins. And here I've got some fat-free fromage frais which I've mixed in some mint with. And at work today I had 1.5 sins for my lunch, and then I had 3 sins for an ice lolly because it was really, really hot today at work, so they got everyone ice lolly, so that was 3 sins. Good evening, it's Wednesday. My lunch was my normal fruits and yogurts and hi-fi bars, and I had sin-free mugshot and some vegetarian sushi from Sainsbury's, which was 2 sins. And because it was another scorching hot day, work hired a ice cream van and we all got free ice cream. I resisted the Hawkins ice cream and had a lime ice lolly instead, so that brings me to 5 sins so far. And my dinner is pasta with tomato sauce, courgettes, peppers, cheese for my healthy extra. I've got lettuce with balsamic vinegar, and I've got 2 sins of coleslaw. This is the Tesco Everyday Value coleslaw. It's one of the lowest sins I've found, actually, 2.5 for 100 grams. Good morning, welcome to a very tired Thursday. strawberries and raspberries. My yogurts and my high fibre bars. I haven't put any fruit in there because I've still got a few pieces of fruit in my locker at work that I didn't eat yesterday. And lunch is the same pasta I had for dinner, only I'll just have it cold. Hello! So I showed you my lunch this morning before I went to work, but I also had a donut because one of the girls at work is leaving. The donut that I had was an iced donut, and it was 10.5 sins, so still within my sins. I knew that most donuts were, so I thought I'd be pretty safe with a donut. Dinner tonight is cheesy chips. I really fancy cheesy chips with baked beans and mushrooms. This is my healthy extra A of cheese and also 25 grams for 3.5 sins. So I'm just about to go up to bed and have a shower, and after my shower I'm just going to have a high fibre mint flavour because I only had one for my healthy. I have my healthy extra B today. I didn't eat the second one, so I'm going to have the second one now. Good evening, it's Friday. So at work today I had an Alpro Pro yogurt for my breakfast, which is 1.5 sins, banana and nectarine, and a Hi-Fi light bar. And I also had another donut, which was, this one was 13.5 sins, it was a custard one, so that takes me to full 15 sins today. And I had a jagged potato with cheese and beans and salad for my lunch at Tesco, which is my healthy extra A, and I'm just making my dinner, which is pasta with spinach and a garlic and herb quark, which is sin free. Hello, it's Saturday. I'm just about to have my dinner. I've got pasta with greens. I've got courgette, sugar snaps and spinach, and 3 sins worth of reduced fat pesto. Hello, so it's Saturday. I didn't film this earlier when I got back, so I forgot, but I lost another £0.5 pound this week, so I'm a bit fed up of the £0.5 pound. I know it's still a loss, but it's going really slowly. I really want to get to target before I go on holiday in September. So I'm going to try and change it up a bit this week, and also try my best to have more speed food and try and cut down on the portion sizes of the free food a little bit. I did think about doing a couple of SP days as well, but last time I tried SP it didn't really work for me anyway, and it's much harder being vegetarian because there's a lot less pea foods. So I'm just going to keep going and try really hard to have more speed food and less free food. Not less free food, but smaller portions of the free food, and hope that works. So fingers crossed for this week. So I'm just about to get some evening snacks. I forgot to say that for lunch I had 5 sins. That was for some salad dressing and some halloumi, which I had with, I made myself a jagged potato with cheese and beans, and I had some veggies with it instead of salad. And I'll just show you what my snacks are. I'm just making them now, or getting them now. So I've got 2 packs of these, but one's for Rick. I've got these baked fusions. This is the Thai chili and lime flavour. I think they're new. I got them in Tesco. They weren't on the app, but I put them through the sin calculator, and they came up as 5 sins for a packet. And I'm just going to get myself, this is my little snack cupboard. My 2 Hi-Fi bars for my healthy extra B. So that takes me to 5 for those, 5 for my lunch, and 3 for the pesto. So that takes me to 13 sins, and that's my healthy extra B. Hello, it's Sunday lunchtime. I'm just going to have some lunch, then we'll pop into the shops to get some bits for dinner. I'm having pasta and sauce. This is a cheese and broccoli flavour, which is 1/2 sin. It's got courgettes and spinach cooked in with it, and lettuce with balsamic vinegar on the side. So for dinner tonight we've got vegetable lasagna. So I've just made like a basic ratatouille and laid it with the lasagna. The topping is made with garlic and herb quark mixed with an egg yolk, and then 80 grams of cheese split between the 2 of us. I've got salad on the side, and I've also made some garlic bread using these gluten-free ciabatta rolls. And there's I used a total of 2 sins worth of butter, so the whole meal between two of us is 1 healthy extra A each, 1 healthy extra B each, and 1 sin for the butter. This is my nibbles for this evening. I'm having a hi-fi bar for 3 sins because I've had my healthy extra B, and 6.5 sins of chocolate. Good morning, it's Monday. I've got strawberries and raspberries, my 2 yogurts, banana, 2 satsumas, and my 2 hi-fi bars. And lunch is a packet of savoury rice. With salad, I've got lettuce, spinach, radish, beetroot, and tomatoes. And I'm going to take some of this dressing, which is half a tablespoon. Good evening, it is Monday evening. We got back quite late this evening, so it's just a quick dinner. I've got pasta with courgette spinach pesto, which is 3 sins, broccoli, and 40 grams of reduced fat cheese for my healthy extra. For my pudding tonight, I've got this is a Galaxy. They come out at Christmas. It's a white chocolate thing. It's 7.5 sins, and a Weight Watchers caramel cake bar, which is 4 sins, and that leaves me on 15 exactly. Morning, it's Tuesday. My food today, I've got strawberries and raspberries, banana, nectarine, satsuma, 2 yogurts and my 2 hi-fi bars for my healthy extra B. And for lunch I've got some cherry tomatoes and some sticks of pepper. And I made extra of my pesto pasta for lunch today when I cooked it yesterday. Good evening, it's a late dinner tonight, it's 9:15 now. Been to Fit Club and had to go somewhere else afterwards, so we got back late. So I've thrown together a really quick, it's kind of like a bean chilli / casserole because I didn't have any mint, so it's not a proper chilli. With rice, my healthy extra A for cheese, and some lettuce for speed food. Hello, it's Wednesday evening. My food this morning, I didn't show you because we were running a bit short on time. I had my strawberries and raspberries, my Activia yogurt. I didn't have my other yogurt because I started really early, so I didn't have time to eat that. Banana, nectarine, hi-fi bars, and my lunch was minestrone mugshot, which is free, and I had most of a punnet of cherry tomatoes and a packet of the Walker's baked fusions. And I'm just about to have my dinner. Oh, the crisps were 5 sins, and I'm just about to have my dinner. I've got pasta with courgettes, butternut squash, spinach, healthy extra A for cheese, and 1.5 sins for olives, and some herbs and spices. Good morning, it's very early on Thursday morning. My food today is normal bits and pieces. I haven't got a second yogurt because I'm not going to have one because it's too early. And lunch is savoury rice with some of the leftover sort of bean chilli / stew that I made a couple of days ago. Good evening, it is Thursday evening. Dinner's a bit boring and similar to yesterday. Pasta with courgettes and cheese for healthy extra, 1.5 sins for olives, 2 sins for some soft cheese, and 2 sins for some coleslaw.
What are you doing?
Good evening, it's Friday. Food so far today has been strawberries and an Activia yogurt, 2 hi-fi bars from a healthy extra B. We went for leaving drinks with some work lot, and I just had Diet Coke because I was driving, so no sins there. It's 10 something past 8, and I haven't had any dinner yet, but we're having Indian takeaway. Mine is still on plan. I've got boiled rice, which is sin free, vegetable Rogan Josh. For lamb, Rogan Josh is 10 sins, so this might be less than that because there's no fat from the lamb, but I'm going to count it as 10. Poppadom for 4 sins, and I've made my own mint yogurt dip, just with fat-free natural yogurt and some fresh mint. Hello, it is Saturday afternoon. Find some good lighting. Been to group this morning. I've lost £2, so I'm really happy with that after the last few weeks being slow, so really chuffed with that. I also had a non-scale victory as well today when someone told me I was too skinny, why am I going to Slimming World? So that's always nice to hear. So that's it for this this week. Give me a like and a comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again next week. Bye.